Good evening. When the San Pedro Creek Culture Park opened back on May 5th, people flooded to the beautiful new water feature downtown. But there seems to be a problem now in Paradise. Eyewitness News reporter Sue Kalberg is live for us at the park with a major update. Sue, what's going on?
Well, the first things first, if you were planning on coming down here for the weekend for your first look at this brand new water feature, don't bother, because here where the water is supposed to be, as you can see, it's bone dry. And they say even if the water was flowing, people need to learn that this area all in here is for wading, not swimming. Tuesday, we found people in the park immersing themselves in the experience of cool water. But it's not completely clean water, according to the San Antonio River Authority. There are filtration systems, but the wading area is not fully filtered, nor is it treated for human contact. Earlier in the week, there were signs in the area pointing out the safe wading zone. But today, those signs are gone, replaced with no contact signs. Aquatic biologists say because it's an urban environment, there are pollutants present from stormwater runoff and animal waste. So they say, enjoy the park, but do so responsibly.
Really where you're dunking your whole body into it or getting your mouth close to the water. We don't want to see people accidentally ingesting the creek water. So really have folks come out and enjoy it, enjoy the beauty of it, enjoy the art of it, and then dip your feet into the plaza.
Okay, that's the key. It's your feet and your ankles. They are so serious about these water quality issues that late this afternoon, they brought in protective fencing. They turned the water off, they shut the whole place down, and they're not going to open it again until they redo this trench feature right here. This is the problem area. It's about 12 feet deep. People insist on swimming here. They're going to bring in more flagstone and more fill material. They're going to make it about 4 inches so that people literally cannot swim here. And they say it'll take about a month to retrofit it. So our brand new park is about a month away from being open again. They say sometime next week they'll have a cost estimate on the revisions. Live at San Pedro Creek Culture Park, Sue Kalberg, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
All right, Sue, thank you for that update from downtown.